Hey queens, hey my loves, hey baddies, hey bitches, what is up and welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna do a little talking video. I've been slacking on my cardio, so I'm gonna do a little cardio chit chat. So in today's video, I wanted to do a little BBL confessions. I haven't spoken in real talk about my BBL in a while, and I just wanted to kind of give a little update in terms of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, where I'm at in my fitness journey, and just kind of get real with you guys about how I truly feel about my BBL. So I'm gonna start the machine, I'm gonna get into some cardio, and we're gonna do a little chit chat, so stay tuned. All right guys, so I've had 2 rounds of a BBL within like 2 or 3 years apart. My first BBL, I did lipo with BBL. My second BBL was a BBL revision with a tummy tuck. So I love the tummy tuck, don't regret it at all. The tummy tuck for me was life-changing. The BBL on the other hand was also life-changing. And there's pros and there's cons, but in this video I want it to be as realistic as possible, because if you look around now in today's society, there are BBLs everywhere, and if I'm being completely honest, majority of them don't look good. I am working so hard to make mine look as best as possible because I hate it. I honestly hate my BBL. It's good for views. My Instagram, my TikTok, all those platforms blew up more so because of like the big butt look. But in real life, I don't like my BBL. There are so many imperfections with it, and it's not just mine, because when I look at other girls with the BBL, I can spot all those imperfections right away. And honestly, some of them rock it super confidently and think it looks the best ever. And as a BBL girl, I'm looking at it and I'm like, no. So I really wanted to be super real in this video and super transparent. If you're thinking about getting a BBL, watch this video before you actually go through with it. And there are different levels to BBLs and different things you can do to research and make sure you go the right route. But in this video, I wanted to talk about certain things that you should really factor into your decision. Okay, so a majority of the BBLs that I see and how I personally feel about mine, it's just too big, honestly. The size of your BBL is gonna fluctuate. When you gain weight, it's gonna get bigger. When you lose weight, it's still gonna be big, but now your legs are gonna get skinnier. So for me, and what I found in my fitness journey is I'm in like a never-ending race where I'm trying to get my legs to be as big as my butt is, and it just doesn't work, because the more weight that I gain to try to make my legs bigger, the butt just gets bigger, and it's like, like I said, it's in a never-ending race. When I had started to lose weight, I went down to 176, and my legs, for me, were getting way too skinny, and my butt was still big. It got smaller, but it was still big. So there's always gonna be some level of disproportion. Now, I don't know, some people might not care about it. Some people want that super big look, but I don't like it. And when you really get into a fitness journey, you're gonna see that you're never proportioned, and your body dysmorphia will kick in on a whole other level. So that's kind of where I'm at, and that's why I work so hard to teach BBL maintenance and how to improve your results without having to go back under the knife. There is a revision that I do need that I think I would have to go back under the knife, but I'm working so hard to try to correct it through fitness, and it's working so far, so we'll see. But basically with BBLs, why I hate it so much is, like I said, the disproportion look. You have that ant look that people say in the comments and stuff like that, or like a P, and it's too much sometimes. Aside from like the disproportion size, how I feel in clothes, it's never going to be the same as prior to the BBL. Like, had I just done the tummy tuck, I would probably rock so many different clothes, but I have to wear clothes that I feel are flattering to the size of my behind and that make everything look as smooth as possible. And even then, I have so many insecurities. So this is just me being completely transparent with you guys, and something that you need to think about, because it's not just me. It's what I see in other girls that get it. Without clothes, the scars are annoying. Like, depending on certain positions and stuff like that, the scars are definitely prominent. I've done so many things to try to improve the scars, but they're there, and it's like a person, it's like I don't know, it's like a signature, a BBL signature when you see the scars, and I hate it. I can see all my lipo scars, and then I can see the BBL scars. So if you don't like scars, or if you think they would make you insecure, that is definitely something that you need to factor into whether or not a BBL is the right thing for you. I know there's like injections and stuff like that that maybe leave less scars, but a real BBL has a big cannula, I don't know how to say that, but a big thing that will leave like a circle-sized scar under your cheeks. People are automatically gonna judge you for it. Like, I've been working out for 3-4 years, and no matter what, especially in the fitness world, I'm automatically judged for having a BBL. People on social media automatically judge you for having a BBL. So unless you're comfortable with being judged for the rest of your life, not only as just like, oh, she has a BBL, she's going to the gym to pretend she built it there. Aside from that, men and people will just think that you do things for attention. So no matter what you wear, your BBL is gonna stand out. So moving forward, honestly, for the rest of your BBL life, you're gonna be looked at as somebody that's just like begging for attention, even if that's not necessarily why you did it. Maybe there were insecurities you had that made you want it for yourself. People are gonna judge you. So as long as you're comfortable with being judged and you have thick skin to handle that, then go for it. That's the other thing. So aside from being judged, because you have the BBL, people would think it would be immediately okay to talk about your butt to your face or behind your back. Mostly to your face. Like, I had so many BBL comments just told to me directly, and it's because it's like, oh, you have a BBL, it's just out there. So you have to be okay with getting judged to your face and kind of behind the scenes, if that makes any sense. It just makes people think that, oh, they could just talk about it because it's out there. Especially if you're like me, where you're completely transparent and I'm honest about my journey. There are people that hide it and will never admit to it, but they're still getting judged for it, and people know. People know. You can't bullshit the world. Back to fitness. There's like this side of me that I feel like I'll never be taken fully serious because of the BBL. Like, next year, I do want to join a powerlifting competition. I'm going to do it, BBL or not. But I feel like because I have a BBL, I'm gonna be judged differently for it, if that makes any sense. Or people think that I'm cheating my way through the fitness world. And no, because yes, I had the BBL, but that was years ago. I'm working my ass off every single week in the gym 4 or 5 times a week. But no matter what, when I post things, I'm judged for having the BBL. So you'll kind of never be taken as seriously as someone who's worked their butt off building their glutes. So for me, I'm teaching BBL maintenance. I will never pretend that I built this in the gym, but I do work very, very hard to maintain myself. Like I said, I did this surgery years ago. I could have been sloppy by now, even with the tummy tuck. I could have eaten poorly, which I do sometimes, but I work so hard that it balances out. But yeah, I teach BBL maintenance. So it's something that will have to be maintained for the rest of your life, because if you don't, you will get sloppy. Your butt will get bigger, it will get saggy, you'll gain weight. When you gain weight, it goes there, and there's so many things you have to think about. So as I said, I might need a revision. Something else to think about with BBLs and why I regret it is that most of the time, one surgery will lead to more that are needed in the future. A lot of these girls that you see on social media, number one, they edit their videos, they'll make them look perfect, they'll reshape their bodies. The more you look at videos, especially now, you can see the backgrounds moving around. Social media is so fake, honestly. Even for me, I don't edit my videos, but I do post certain angles that I know are flattering, and I know I have my bad side that I pretty much never share. I have shared it in a previous video, but that was on YouTube, not on Instagram. So I don't edit, but I still manipulate my videos. But a lot of these girls have had multiple surgeries to get their desired results. That's so much money. Like, I hate that I spent over $24,000 on my body and I'm still not completely happy with it. I could have had a down payment on a new house. That was something that was always brought up when I used to post my old videos on YouTube. People were like, oh, you spend all this money on a body, like, do you have your own house? I do have my own house, so I'm good in that regard, but I could have had another house. And like, you spend all this money on a surgery and it might not be perfect and you might need more work. So don't look at these girls on social media and be like, oh, I want that body, and then go book your surgery and then not even get it with a good doctor or a board certified plastic surgeon, and then hate yourself more after. So you have to think about all these things. Like, it's very, very important, because this is a decision that will impact you for the rest of your life and has impacted me for the rest of my life. I just make it work for me. So another little point of why my BBL drives me crazy, I can't hide it even if I wanted to. Right now, I'm about to go into winter arc mode. I got my sweatpants on. I'm gonna start wearing baggy clothes, especially throughout the whole winter. Summer, I get a little bit more cute and I put everything out there when I want to, but I like winter arc mode because I can cover up a little bit. But even when I cover up, there's no hiding it. It's just big. It's big in sweatpants, it's big in anything I wear. Sometimes it's more obvious in baggy clothes. So it's just something that you're gonna carry with you every single day. There's no hiding this thing. I'm sure I'm missing some other points. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But basically, my BBL, I regret it. If I have to narrow it down, I regret it. I wish I would have just maybe done the tummy tuck. I covered up my tummy tuck scar with the tattoo. I love the tummy tuck. For me, that was the best decision ever, especially if you know you don't want to have more children. BBL, if you are willing to put yourself in the gym 4 or 5 times a week and really work hard, you could build a nicer butt, and maybe not a BBL butt, but a nicer butt that'll be proportioned. Otherwise, if you already had a BBL, make sure you're following me, because I'm gonna share my journey as transparent as possible throughout my whole YouTube lifetime. And I will be teaching you guys how to maintain it and improve it without having to go and get more surgery, because it does need to be maintained. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's a wrap for today's video. If I left anything out, or if there's any specific questions, please let me know. If you like these types of videos, these chit chatty, just confession type videos, please let me know also. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. I'm gonna get back on TikTok. I'll have everything linked down below. And that's it. I love you, queens and kings. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.